Okay, this is literally my first live stream ever, and I haven't done any prep work on this. The only thing that I've done so far is make sure that the address is correct. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to be reviewing deals until hopefully I find a deal here today. This first one came in on my email, as you can see. This is from a wholesaler. You can see in the middle of my screen here. This is on 700 Weathersby Lane in Greensboro, North Carolina. And let's see here. They're asking $77,900. It's built in 1983, three-bedroom, one-bath house, large corner lot, 2005 included. Included new roof, windows, water heater. Okay, so looks like they already did some repairs. The realtor says it's worth $150, and here are the comps. Okay, so they're already coming in at the high end of the comp. It is a hot market, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's look at a couple of these photos here first before we get too excited. I literally haven't even looked at this yet, so this is my first glimpse of it. I think this came in about an hour ago, and I had to fiddle with my live stream to see if this was going to work. Anyway, we're looking at some photos. I guess I don't need to blow all these up. I can kind of see them from the thumbnails, and this is what I do literally. I look at these at a high level at first before I go dive deep. This one looks a little funky. I can see some issues with it. Looks like, oh, they're just missing a dishwasher. Looks like it might need a cleaning there. I don't think that's damage. Definitely a paint job. This is dirty. Okay, dirty. Okay, here we go. We got some stuff on the walls. Hopefully there's no profanity for the TV here. Okay, look at this nasty bathroom. Okay, so it's not that nice. It needs definitely, I mean, look at this floor, look at this toilet. It needs a new toilet. This hardware is good. Oh, yeah. All right, we got a new roof. We got, what did they say? I think they had a new roof, windows and water heater. So they got some good bones. Looks like the siding is okay. Well, look at that one more time, really quick. How long are we into this? We are rolling here. We are just a couple minutes in. I should have looked at the time. It's 11:39. I'm actually going to start a stopwatch so I can see exactly how much time is going by here, because I want to do this fast. Okay. The siding looks pretty decent. The flooring, let's look at the flooring. And this is just a general picture. Oh, needs new flooring too. Look at this in the kitchen. Dang. Okay, well, so it's going to need, I'm just rough guess here, $20,000 in work. 25 maybe. I mean, these cabinets aren't horrible, I don't think. No, these aren't too bad. Okay, I'm gonna go with, let's go with the $20,000 number on the rehab. You know, and that's just a little bit of a guess. This is just overview, high level right now. Those are the numbers we're gonna use. Okay, we're going back to here. We've got our address. So here I'm gonna swap screens here, and this is my, I'm gonna look up the address. It was 700 Weathersby. Okay, that didn't work. Zero match criteria. Weathersby. Let me go back and just copy and paste this. I don't know if oh, here we go. Let's click on the wrong thing. Here we go. 700 Weatherby. Got it. All right, here is the record for this parcel. Okay, so we have, I'm not very familiar with this county also, so this is a little bit me getting used to some of this stuff. Total gross living area, though, is 1080, okay? I don't really care about any of this. Any of the deed information, land value, I don't care about any of that. Up here, I want to click on the building. Okay, this is giving me some information. It's a one-story, so there's no basement. Because pictures don't always tell this whole story. Let's see, baseboards. Let's see, grade, built in 1988. Interesting. I've never seen a county go with an effective year, an effective age, and an actual age. Interesting. I don't know that that's accurate. I don't know how they would get that accurate because they don't know what the inside's like. But anyway, I'm going to take it for what it's worth. I want to look at the parcel here. How big is this thing? 1 acre? Okay. All right. That sounds great. Okay, so we've got the broad strokes here. We've got a 1,080 square foot building, one story on an acre. So let's go with that. And we're going to go to our, so we're going to look for active. We're going to look for coming soon. We're going to look for pendings. Even though we're not going to put a lot of the weight into these, most important one is the closed sales. Okay, we're going to go with 1 story. Yeah, we may do 1 story with upper room. That's still comparable. I'm just going to make note of those things as I bring them. Total square footage, we're going to go 880 to 1280 in square feet. And I'm using the MLS here. You can do this on Zillow. You can do this on PropStream. You can do this on Redfin. Several different. I'm going to put. I'm not going to put any restriction on acres just yet. I want to see how many results. Oh, I get 2,700 results down here. Is what it's showing. And let's see here. Let me scroll down so you can see that here. Down at the bottom. Oh, you can't see them. For some reason, it's cutting off the very bottom of my screen. Anyway, there's a lot of matches, so I need to narrow this down. So all I've done is I've done, oh, my map. The most important thing. Location, 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 right? Okay, so I don't even know where this property is, so really quickly, I am going to have to just Google this. So I'm going to switch over here so you can see this. I'm just going to Google it, look at the map, and nothing fancy. I'm just trying to find out where it's at. I like the satellite view just because I always like looking at the satellite view. So I'm going to be looking for this V right here, wherever this is. So this is south of Greensboro quite a bit. Let's see here. Hey, I'm doing a video.
Can I stay here?
Yes, you can stay here.
Oh, my mom.
Yep,
brings.
that's fine. Shut my door, please. All right. So we are just south of Greensboro. So let me see what road that is. And this is sometimes the longest part is just finding out where you're at. Okay, I'm going to try and zoom in the same level so I can look for some kind of feature. Okay, I see this grouping here is just to the right. Okay, zoom in a little more. If you found it, you are better than me because I have not found it yet. Bingo, there it is. Weathers me. Zooming in. Okay, there is our house. Oh no, it's this first parcel right on the corner. Okay, so that is our house. So now what we're going to do is we're going to draw a circle around that. I don't know if I love circles, but I'm going to go out about a mile just to start with, just to see what's here. Taking note of this freeway that's right here. I'm probably not going to want to cross the freeway, even though it looks pretty similar on both sides of the freeway. Because I'm not 100% familiar with the area, I'm going to want to stay as close to I can to this other one. So, and because it's an acre property, honestly, I can go a little bigger than this. I'm going to go a couple miles. This whole area looks pretty darn similar. And what's a mile when it comes to a commute? Not that big a deal. Okay, so I've gone, is that a 3 mile radius? Okay, so let's see what kind of results I have, if any. Maybe none. I'm going to go here to criteria. Okay, I've got 5 matches. So I'm going to look at these matches. Results. Okay, I'm not sure why they're not showing up on my map here. Okay, they're there. I just have to zoom in a little bit. All right, so I'm going to go to results. I'm going to look at these here. Here's my list price. Okay, right off the bat, okay, this is a wholesale deal, so it's probably going to move pretty quick. I mean, this is looking pretty strong. I've got one at 154, all built older than my subject. This one's newer. I just want to check this. I just want to check the bedroom bathroom count. I totally forgot to look at that. Okay, so we got a 3. Let's see. We got a 3 bedroom, 1.5 bath, large lot. I'm getting a call. Let me shut that off. Okay, going back here. So we got a 3-2. Okay, I'm going to look at this. So a lot of these are 3-1s, and this one's a 3-2. This is a model match. What's going on here? This is the exact same square footage as mine. I'm going to look at this one really quick. Is this a mobile home? Ah, residential mobile home. And that makes me pause here for a second. Is mine a mobile home or is it not? Let me go to my county records over here. See if it shows. Single family residential construction. It does look like it might be, but doesn't really matter because this one is, and it's, well, it's sold for, okay, 105, so it does make a difference. So this looks like, oh, interesting. Am I reading this right? Because if this is market factor, going back over to my county records here, I need to find out if this is a mobile. Definitely looks like it might be, just judging by it here. Okay, this is a big lesson for anybody watching this. This is kind of funny. And please chat or make a comment on here. I'd love to answer any questions while I'm doing this. And I plan on doing this quite often as I come across these deals. If you're interested, maybe I'll set up a regular time when I do this, but let's look at these comps. Let's see if any of the comps that they had on their list over here are going to show up on my list of comps as well. So let's go to my results. I'm going to go back to this here. Do any of these show up? 211 Auden Drive, 210 Good Hope. So this is the only one that looks like that showed up on my drive. So let's look at it. Let's see what the deal is. Okay, so see, this is a stick-built house. This is a big deal, guys. Houses are not comparable to mobile homes. They're just not. They're not the same. They're totally different market. And as you can see, let me go back to my list. Okay, so that was one of the comps that they used. They used it as stick-built. So I'm going to nix that right away. This is also a stick-built home. Going back. So that one's no good. So I've got these two are both no good. Let me look at this one here on Galaxy. Also, residential stick-built. Okay, I'm super excited that this kind of came up on this video because it's a good explanation on why wholesalers. I don't know that this guy's lying. Maybe he just doesn't know. Okay, residential stick-built site house. This one, if it was a mobile, it was definitely had an addition to it. And sometimes it's hard to tell what's what. But this one particularly, residential manufactured home. So actually, I'm going to go check the tax records really quick because I want to see how the tax records classifies it as a manufactured home. Okay, so that answers that question. Okay, now let me just check one thing. I'm going to open up a new tab for this, and I'm going to go back to my matrix search. I'm just going to do a quick search for this property. Oops, residential, quick search. Here we go. So I'm going to do 700 Weatherby. See if anything comes up. Nothing comes up. Okay, so, and I'm going back to my county records over here. I believe that, so I just want to make sure that I'm not misreading this county. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at this parcel, which actually I know how it's going to display. Okay, it says residential manufactured. And I'm going to look that up on the county site just to double check and make sure I know what I'm doing here and I'm not being silly. Okay, 322 Cedar. Oh my goodness, why did I paste all that? 322. Okay, 0. What the heck? Is that 3? Is this, yeah, 322. Oh, you know what? Sometimes when you put in more than one word, it has a hard time finding it. So I just put in shorter versions of it. And it might, here it is, Cedar Ridge. Okay, that's what I want to do. And I'm not sure how to click on it. Refine search. There we go. You double check the address. You always got to double check the address. You get yourself burned. Okay, so buildings, mobile home. Interesting. Okay, so mine does not show up as a mobile home. So I'm glad I double checked that. And that could be because it was converted. You can do an affidavit of a fixture, and that will remove the mobile home status from it, saying it's okay. But it does say, yeah, it says building description manufactured here. And here's my, okay, it is not a mobile home. I may double check that in my due diligence just to make sure, because man, going back to my subject, it does appear, I mean, even the, if you, sorry, go back to this one. If you look at the, let's see here, go to the miscellaneous improvements. Where was my building sketch? Here it is. 24, this is what tipped me off initially when I just saw it. I mean, it's 24 feet wide, and it's just the shape of a mobile home, and it's got an addition here. So I may call down to the county and ask them before I get too excited. And it's a model match. Just got to believe that this is an error somehow. Foundation's good. Miscellaneous improvements. So I'm going to call down to the county and just ask them really quick if this is a mobile home, which I really think it is. And again, I don't think the solicitor is being misleading. I just don't think he knows that this is the case. So, but if this isn't, just looking at these comps here. Okay, this is going to be a determining factor. If it is a mobile home, it's not a good deal. But if it is, if it is a mobile home, it's not a good deal because 105 is the price, and they're asking 77. It's going to take 20 grand in repairs. But if it is not a mobile home, then I'm looking at the 140, 150. Let's look at these comps. Let's finish this out. Let's assume, let's make a hypothetical, what's the word? Let's make an assumption that it is a house. It doesn't have a garage or anything like that. This one has an attached carport, as you can tell. Very nice house. Pool, some improvements. It also looks like it's in a neighborhood. Just look at my map. Whoops. Criteria, results. So again, I've pretty much made my decision on this, but and it's been what 12 minutes or 15 minutes or so since we've been doing this. But I just wanted to kind of walk you through this a little bit further to make a determination. This deal is probably a little tight, but I'm going to say here, just looking at some of these photos. Obviously, I need to bring mine up to this condition for mine to be worth anywhere near this. Okay, and then I need to see on the map where this one is. So 149. Okay, so this one's here, and these other ones. Where are the other ones? I don't even know where they're at. Delete this shape. Okay, here we go. Okay, because there was an overlay. Okay, so that 100,000 one is here. 127 is here. Okay, lot dimensions. All right, I'm going to go back and look at lot size because that is really going to be a determining factor here. A big one. Okay, and I wish on my view I could get it to show. Going over. Okay, subdivision. Okay, so random and Greensboro. So those top two are in that same one. Okay, let's just take a couple of these and look at the lot size. Using Control F, I'm going to look at lot. I'm going to type in lot. I don't see anything, so I'm not familiar with this MLS very much. I'm going to put acres. Okay, there it is. 0.56 acres. And I'm going to go back to, so that's the brick house, 5.2 acres. Okay, that was this one. No, that was this one. This one's 5 acres. Okay, so see the wide range. 2.2 acres. This is probably pretty comparable. 1 acre versus 2 acres. Not that much different. Half acre versus an acre. That's okay. I guess mine's superior in a couple regards. So I don't think that agent is too far off. I think they're probably stretching it with the way the market is. I'm going to be conservative and just say one. Well, look at this difference in the closing price. 139 versus 237. Let's look at this one really a little bit closer. This is very similar to ours. It's got similar, but this looks like a 2-story. Or just a walkout, different type of backyard. So that this is just a little bit different of a yard. It's kind of sloping. It looks like they have an unfinished basement or whatnot. This is pretty darn similar to ours. Square footage. Oh, whoops. Let me go back there and check out the lot size. This is the 5 acre one. This gives me a little bit of pause here. And again, this is just my cursory view, so I'm going to zoom in, look at the neighborhood really quick. I usually do this with every single comp. I look at, oh wow, actually against this, there's a pond there on the neighbor's property. It's just forest. Okay, here's another one. No, I don't know what the premium is per lot. I don't think it's that much out in this area. Again, I'm just zooming in really quickly, looking at satellite view, looking for any external obsolescence, railroad tracks, anything that's out of the ordinary that jumps out at me. Neighborhoods versus non, creeks, trees. And then I'm going to quickly refresh my memory on my subject. right here on the corner. Nice and usable flat land right on the corner. Do a shop. It is kind of at the back of the lot, which is a little bit weird. So I don't love that. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna say we could. The market is so crazy right now. I'm gonna say 135 is probably a good, safe number, but 140 is probably doable because there's just not a ton out there. And then again, I'm gonna look at the dates on these. That's another thing I need to do really quick before I make that final decision. So I'm gonna go Control F, date. Okay, so I'm looking for the date that it sold. Let me see here. There we go. Listing date, contract date. So this sold back in October. Okay, that's that one. That's Rocket. Next one sold. Okay, a month before. Not loving that. Market has gone crazy since then. Okay, contract date. This is December. This is a good one. This is Davis Mills, 2.2 acres. Okay, this is pretty good. Oh, it's on the market for 4 days. Okay, see what I mean? This is a pending sale right now. Why is this still pending? This sold December, and it's 3 months later, and we're still pending. Okay, great home, auto shop, workshop, craft shop, kitchen. Ugh, needs a little TLC to make it your own. The auto shop, that's kind of stuff. I need to look at these photos. Oh, is that part of this property? Okay. 26. Okay, I like this shop. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a big deal. Okay, so this one is definitely superior to anything I would make mine. So going back, Davis Mills, it's too much. I can't compete with that. Yeah, so that's 150. There's no way that mine is going to be 150, no matter what I do to it. I'm not going to build those kind of shops. I don't have 2 acres. So, and it's similar age. It's bigger in square footage. It's got an extra, well, it doesn't have an extra bathroom. But I'm just going to double check this one just because this is a sold comp, just to be sure. I've got 31. Let's read the comments really quick. Ceiling fans, deadbolts. Okay, nothing fancy. Nothing really out of the ordinary. So many new upgrades, new HVAC, PEX plumbing, blah, 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 outdoor sitting area, HOA, koi pond, and greenhouse. Okay. All right, so I'm looking at this. Close date was last month. Okay, this is a great comp. Just because it's so recent, and that's good to know. It does have attached carport. I'm going to take $5,000 off just for that, just right off the bat. It also talks about some other stuff, a greenhouse. I don't think that's that big a deal. I want to look at this map just one more time. So this is Galaxy Drive. Where is this? Let me zoom in. Yeah, see, they've got this. What is this building back here? Whatever it is, it's going to be nicer than mine. So let me just quickly scroll through these photos, see what that building is. Hopefully they shed some light on it. No. There. Okay. Nothing fancy. It's just a couple thousand, a few $1,000s. So all in all, 7,000. So going back here, that's 154. Okay, that's better. It is a little bit bigger in size than mine. I do have an extra half bath than they do. Still, I don't like the fact that is only a half acre. So maybe they're not too far off. The market is moving so fast right now, you kind of have to give a lot of weight to these most recent sales. So definitely not more than 150. I'm going to be conservative. I'm going to say 140, 145. And if we're going to sell it as a lease option, I may be able to go a little bit more than that, just because there's nothing else on the market. One more thing that I might do is just kind of back all this off. Sometimes when I'm not sure about something, I'll back all this off, or I'll broaden it way out, just to see what's on the market, you know. So if I'm thinking it's 145, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm just going to look at all these pending ones, and I'm going to put a list price in here. Let's say I want to see what else is available for 145. Okay, let's see how many I get. Results. Oh, what did I do? Broke something. I broke something. I just want to see one story. What else is available? Active. Do I need to put in here something? Active 180 days, maybe? Well, anyway, I just want to double check that there's not 100,000 properties that are for sale less than that. But let me just get rid of these guys. See if that helped my results. Nope. I mean, it's not possible that there's nothing available. Yeah, oh, I know why. 0 to 145. Let's try that. Nope. I'm not sure how to do this on this MLS. So I might need to play with that. Let's just get rid of this altogether and see what results we have. Man, nothing is coming up. What's going on? Oh, this 180 days might have messed it up. Again, I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, there's nothing. Okay, so basically all I've got here is a map area and criteria. I may have to just refresh this. Let's try this real quick. Potential quick search. See how I don't have anything in here. Just do a map. Greensboro. Zoom down in here. Down to my subject. Okay. I'm going to zoom back out actually. Okay. There it is. Okay. Lost it for a second. Click this. Okay. Oh my goodness, where'd it go? I think, okay, here we go. Going out 3 miles. There may be nothing here. There's nothing available. Let's do, there's got to be some pendings. If there is absolutely nothing available, then that's crazy. 13 matches, here we go. All right, here we go. So now I'm going to sort this by price. I'm looking at these. This is a manufactured home. Okay, so I'm going to ignore it. This one here is 125. Also a manufactured home. I'm going to ignore it. This one here is 134. Also a manufactured home, so I'm going to ignore it. Again, remember that assumption I made that this is all based on that it's not a. Hey, got Kevin here. Phoenix Market, FSBO, 15 days plus cash credit discount. I'm not sure what that means. Phoenix Market, FSBO. I don't know if you're saying you have a FSBO, but maybe I'll have to look at that. This one is residential as well. All right, let's see here. Go to the next one. I've only got a few more of these, and I think I'm going to be done. I'm going to make my conclusion. Residential, manufactured house. Okay, these are all manufactured homes so far. Here we go. The first stick-built site is that one we've already looked at. So that's the cheapest one on the market. Going up from there. So I'm feeling pretty strong that this market is really good out here. So I'm gonna think that their ARV is not too far off. It's going to be 149, just like they said. Even though there's nothing else available, I think if we do a lease option on this, I think we'll be able to sell it for that. So going back to our original assumptions here, we've got 77K. We've got 20,000 repairs. That puts us about 100,000. And if this is 150, let me pull up a calculator here so you can see it. So let's say 150,000 times that by point, if we have to resell this, 0.96. I'm going to subtract out the rehab. I'm going to subtract out some closing costs. Let's say 3,000 closing costs, hard money costs, another 3,000. I'm going to subtract out the purchase price. Oh no, I'm not going to do that right now. Then I'm going to take out. We're going to need to make some money on this thing, so probably 20,000. Nah, that's a little steep. Let's do 15. Okay, 15,000. That's like I say, it's a little tight. See if we should do this or not. Okay. Yeah, so I got to figure out if I'm going to make an offer on this thing or not. I think it's probably doable. I mean, really, if you look at this at a high level, $80,000 plus 20 will be into it for $100,000 plus some closing costs for that. It's worth 150. I think it's doable. Let me make a call here. Let me call this guy. Let's see what we're dealing with. Oh, it looks like he wants me to just send him an offer. I'm just gonna send him an offer. Okay, so that's it. We'll probably take this deal and move forward with it. And we'll probably just do we just want to say, hey, we just want to get some eyes on this, and if we like it, we'll do it. But I'm gonna call him right now and say we're gonna take this house. I think it's a good one. I just got to verify that it's not a mobile home, so that'll be my condition. So cool. I'm glad I got somebody to. What is Kay Lowry? Thanks for chiming in here. At least I got somebody watching my video. This has been kind of fun. This is my very first live video, and look at that. I found a deal in a matter of 30 minutes. So that's all it takes. I mean, so yeah, maybe I'll reach out to you here if you want to. Let's see. Maybe shoot me an email or something and I'll take a look at that deal that you got. If you want to, I don't know if you want to put your address on here or not, Kay Lowry, or if you want to contact me another way, we can get in touch. And I can take a look at that FSBO deal. But anyway, I'm going to log off here, and if you have any other questions, just give me a holler. But this was kind of fun.